Okay guys, I'm going to give you key support and resistance levels to pay attention to for Bitcoin. Was I wrong? Did Bitcoin bottom and flip bullish? I'm going to cover that as well. In the last video, I was giving you points to short. I know a lot of people were saying, but you said short 41,283. We're at 44,000. Some people do not understand the concept of swing trading. You can make more money swing trading. I give a less shit if we go to 100,000 or 14,000. I'm making money on the way up and the way down. So again, this chart here, I knew this would be strong resistance, so I shorted this point, 44,845. I'm going to go in detail about this chart as well, but look right here I use BitGet. By the way, if you want to access these live charts, you can on my website, pinned in the first comment description. I'll use my BitGet affiliate link. That'll be pinned in the first comment description as well. I'll be creating a bunch of altcoins for us to trade. Again, I knew this was strong resistance, 44,845, so I shorted it, $1,000, 25 times leverage. I got in at 44,826, have my stop set just above at 44,944. So if it pushes up, I lose a small amount. But you know, when it was down here, I was up like $600 in profit. Currently it's pushing up a bit. Now I'm in $428 profit, 44%. So again, understand if you do these trades 4 or 5 times a day, you know, you can make $2,000, $3,000 a day just swing trading. This here was a resistance level, guys, and this was talking about this. These are the coordinates for this line here. So I'm creating charts, and I'm going to set these charts up and give you the coordinates, so you can bring this into BitGet to trade. So again, expect a lot of new altcoin charts up, but I want to show you the accuracy of these charts. I will give you macro targets as well. So the H1 chart I was talking about right here, we're getting rejected. Notice this is a perfect point you should have longed if you had access to the chart, 42,828. But if you'll notice, guys, this is a published version. I published this on February 5th. I'm going to hit play and show you how this played out. So notice we hit this point and got rejected. So you had a point too short right here in advance, and this line was here way before price got to it. Do not forget, this is the same damn chart I told you to buy in at 34,000. This was a tweet I made on February 24th. I said if next candle opens above this price in about 3 minutes, I think we can see a pump. Right here, this white line, 34,696. H1 held. We pushed up from that point. So if you would have followed me, you would have bought in at 34,676. You didn't have to swing trade. I do, but you could have bought in right down here. How much did we push up? We pushed up a total of what, 29%? I like to swing trade, but you know, if you wanted to buy here and write it up, you made 29% profit. So again, that's how accurate these charts are. This was the last video I put up. This is another point I told you to potentially short, and I also made it very clear. I said if you short this point, set a stop above. So if it pushes above, it stops you out. If you use a stop loss, it is impossible to get wrecked. I also said if we push above and hold support on this point, we could push higher, and you had that exact entry point. That is this chart right here. This right here, I said this is resistance. This is resistance. That's why I said it's very possible this point could be resistance. But if you look at what happened, you had two perfect entry points too long. We pushed up, came right back down to this point of support. You could have longed 41,595. Had to stop just below. If it dropped down, you lose practically nothing. Pushes up, you're in profit. We came back down. The line I said too short ended up being support. Yes, if you push above resistance, resistance will flip as support. So you could have longed right here at 41,600. And take note, this right here. This blue line I have with this yellow line, this gray line with this yellow line, we got caught in this pattern right here. This was here way before price got to it. This is the C1 chart. This is published on February 5th. I'm going to hit play. Take note this blue line and this gray line here. I'm going to hit play. That is the point that I just showed you. Let me zoom in a bit. Right here. Resistance and support. This is zoomed in version. Just as you see, this is resistance, resistance. This is where I said down here to potentially if you wanted to short. But look right here. If I zoom in, I have this on the 30-minute just to show you. And then look how much we dropped down. I could have taken profit down here. But you had perfect points too long and short. Look, you could have shorted right here at 43,621. You could have longed right here at 42,941. You could have shorted right here at 43,550. And you could have longed right here at 43,014. Again, I give you points too long and short, guys. That is the point of these charts. I can tell you right now, the key resistance you want to watch is, look, our previous high, you know, back here on the 10th of February, you know, if we kind of go sideways, I do know that this line is going to be your next strong resistance. I'll show you that on another chart. If we push up, your next strong resistance too short, I know for a fact when we hit this point, you're going to get a slight rejection. You know, this would be a point too short and make money. Around 51,430, depends when you make contact. It's at an angle. But again, that is a key point. And just like I showed you on the H1 chart where to buy, at 34,000, the H1 chart, when we bottomed on that line, also I mentioned this orange ring, so this needs to hold. If that ring breaks, we're going down much lower. So these are macro targets to pay attention to. This is the G1 chart. This is that line I was just showing you. This is the same line right here. So if we push up and sideways, guys, if we get above 44,500, this has been a lot of resistance. If we get above that, your next point to watch is going to be right here, 45,962. And that is that line I just showed you on the M1 chart right here. If we get up to that point, that is definitely a point we'll put in a short right here. 51,500, depends when you make contact. So just showing you, I got charts for macro targets. I got charts for, smaller targets. And guys, was I wrong? Did we bottom? Are we bullish? Well, I can tell you what I think this was nothing more than a short squeeze triggered by people fleeing out of the ruble because it was dropping. And how short squeeze does it start? Look, because short sellers exit their positions with buy orders, the coincidental exit of these short sellers push prices higher. The continued rapid rise in price also attracts buyers to the security. The combination of new buyers and panicked short sellers create a rapid rise in price that can be stunning and unprecedented. That is exactly what happened. People were fleeing out of the ruble, buying into Bitcoin. Probably wasn't more than 200 million or something like that, but that was enough to push the price up for Bitcoin. Those people that were shorting panicked, and then those that saw the price pushing up, they started buying in. So this was nothing more than a short squeeze, guys. Do I believe that we're still coming down to test around $14,000, $20,000? Yes, I do. With what's going on with the global economy and with the stock market, inflation, possibly raising interest rates, yeah, I believe we're dropping lower. But again, you can still swing trade the hell out of these charts on the way up and the way down. This is a chart to watch. This line here, right here, this one right here, this has been a lot of resistance. We're above it right now, but I would like to point out where I have these little white lines here. This is where the meat of the candle is. Notice it's below the white line. We pushed above this before by 8.34%, right back down below. We pushed above it before, right back down below. Pushed above it, right back down below. And you can see down here, we wicked above it before. Right here, we wicked above it by 3%. We wicked above it right here by about 1%. And we're currently above it right now, coming back down. So it's very possible we're going to come right back down to 43,591. If we continue up, you got a lot of resistance here, 46,227. And you still have, guys, when you're below the 21-week moving average, you're in a bear market. So even if you want to get bullish, we still have to push up and hold support above at least 50,000 before we can get bullish and say, okay, well, maybe this flipped. I mean, we're way below the 21-week. So yes, I believe we have a lot of downside ahead of us. If maybe I'm wrong, that's what I believe. You don't have to believe me, but I do know that we can make money on the way up and the way down. And again, this is the chart I was talking about, guys. This orange ring that was also in confluence with the H1 chart. We found support 34,165. I said that needs to hold, and so far it has. And if it breaks, I'm telling you, we're coming down to at least the 200 weekly, the 300 weekly, or the 400 weekly. It's very possible the 300 weekly is going to be out here somewhere, so I still think 14,500 is a likely target if the 200 weekly breaks. But I would just like to point out again, guys, on this chart, this again, when we got stuck below the 21-week moving average, right, and below an orange ring, we dropped right down to the 200 weekly. Same thing happened here. We got stuck below the 21 week. We broke the orange ring. We came down to the 300 weekly. And it looks like that's what's taking place right now. So it's a fight between the 21 week and it's a fight between this orange ring. So if we get above this and hold support, yeah, well, hey, we're in a bull run. I think it's less likely. I think we're in a bear market. But again, once we break this ring, guys, your first target's here, and then your second target is here. And I believe this is more likely. So in the thumbnail, was I wrong? No, I don't think we're wrong. I think this is short squeeze. People are getting all bullish, and this is going to come right back down. And do not lose perspective, guys. We are down from $69,000. We get a pump 15%, people get bullish, and we drop. We push up 11.34%, and we have a larger drop. We push up 14%, oh, we're going to the moon, and we drop. Push up 12%, and we drop. Push up 26%, and we drop. Guys, catch on, see the bigger picture. They're just a series of bull traps to get you bullish, to liquidate longs and shorts, guys. with what's going on in the world markets, I just don't see how people can be bullish. But again, if we get above the 21 week, you know, maybe we get bullish. I just don't see it happening. But remember, guys, you can access these charts on the websites, operacrypto.com. Link be pinned in the first comment description. If you use my Big Get affiliate link, that will be pinned in the first comment description. Expect some more altcoin charts created soon. And currently, I am up $400 in this short. So guys, and you know what? I'm going to do a live stream soon. I'm going to have some of these charts done, and I'm going to do some live trades in that live stream. So if you want to subscribe to be notified and have that live stream, go ahead and subscribe now and tick that notification bell. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And show you guys how to trade safe. You know, where to set your stop to make sure you don't get wrecked. Perfect points to get into a short. Perfect points to get into a long. I think that'd be fun. So look forward to that, guys. But that's it. Trade safe, trade smart. Until the next video, I'm out.